Okay, so I love this quote by Thomas Edison. Opportunity is missed by most people because it comes dressed in overalls and it looks like hard work. So I'm Shilpa Bhoraskar, and I guess I'm all about teaching students and practitioners how to succeed in making accurate homeopathic prescriptions, no matter how your patients present and at what stage they are at. And when it all works out right, you can make some amazing shifts in your patients in a very short period of time. So, to demonstrate this practically, I regularly share my patients' stories, their healing journeys. One recent case was about a woman with multiple miscarriages, and she had lost two babies in close succession, and she was desperate to have a baby when she decided to try homeopathy. She had taken basically every possible treatment and therapy before, but it was homeopathy that helped her not just pathophysiologically, but also nurtured her emotionally and spiritually so that she could hold and deliver a beautiful baby within a year. And the most rewarding part of this journey was where she found herself. She gained her lost confidence. She released this conflict within her of, being a mom and being a career woman. Eventually, she restarted her business as a creative artist on her own terms. So, the most important part is that such deep transformations are seldom one remedy miracles. It's a journey engineered through strategic step by step unfolding with a series of remedies that are right for that patient at each step of the process, mentally, physically, and at the soul level. And you've seen case studies of my Argentum members as well, right? Even beginner practitioners and students in the last few weeks who have created such fantastic transformations as well. So I firmly believe you do not need special intuition, you do not need any gifts, you do not need any inborn talents to be able to do that. What you absolutely need is hard work. Now, what do I mean by hard work? First of all, it is the work to be open to expand your toolkit, to learn new remedies, to learn new approaches, to learn new strategies, to make your prescriptions even after you leave homeopathy school. But there's another level of work involved. It is not just about prescriptions in that first consult. It is about working on secondary prescriptions and follow-up management. This is crucial. How do you remove those blocks and obstacles when your first favorite prescription does not work? And so you see, any successful patient transformation, it's going to take a lot of work. Even if you do hit upon, say, an accidental simillimum, right? You will face a roadblock eventually when the action of a good prescription will sizzle off. And then if you haven't done all the hard work ahead of time to know exactly what to do, then you're going to really lose it all. So any single good prescription is only half the work done. And as they say, any success is 10 years in the making. So anytime you see or read an amazing dramatic success story by any practitioner, remember there was a transition period building up into that success in that own, practitioner's own journey. So I love this term. You don't want to compare your backstage to somebody else's front stage. So it's like thinking about being at a theater. All right. And when you're looking at an artist, in front of you, in front of a curtain, giving a mind-blowing performance, but they have practiced and practiced for months and years. And what you see in front of you right now in the front stage is, something amazing. And you think, oh, I can never be like that person. They're so amazing. But the reality is they did a lot of backstage work for months and years, getting to a point where they could step on the front stage and deliver. So there's always hard work involved, and no one is an overnight success. Okay, so where does that leave you if you're not having the success you want in your cases? So if you are not getting anywhere with your cases, the thing I want to encourage you is that you will win if you put in that work. And it's not just any work. You have to be following a good strategy and a process within that hard work. So I teach some great strategies through my blogs, through my videos, through my trainings, using the stages template. But there are other great strategies as well. But once you nail down a good strategy, you want to put in the work one baby step at a time. It takes time, but eventually you will get there. And please expect a lot of pain, a lot of frustration at the beginning whenever you use a new strategy or whenever you are learning one new thing. Yeah. So I remember a few years ago, I decided to focus on my core strength. So I started weight training around, I think, 5 to 6 years ago. And each time when you increase a new load and a new resistance, there's always pain involved at the start. So you suffer that first week or two until the body and the core go stronger and you adapt to the new weight. And then when you go through this pain of the new load through those 2-3 weeks, you shift to the next level, not just physically but even mentally. I realized that physical core strength training has some amazing ripples on the brain and the mind. Your brain remarkably rewires, adapts. You build mental strength, you build discipline, you build concentration, focus, cognition that holds you on for life because there is pain involved. And this holds true for anything in life. If you want to accomplish anything in your life, a great practice, lifestyle, health, fitness, big impact, there's going to be pain involved. And coming back to our initial quote, Thomas said, opportunities are often missed. I would say success is often missed because it comes dressed in overalls and it looks like hard work. That's the deal. So better prescriptions, a greater practice, a greater impact, a greater lifestyle, there will be work involved. It will come dressed in overalls. It will look like work, but if you put in the work, you can get there. And I've seen this over and over within my own life journey. 2 decades ago, I started my homeopathy journey from scratch in a new country with no confidence, no hope. I was not even sure homeopathy was a viable option as a professional in Australia. And here I have got my global practice, my dream academy that impacts professional development of practitioners all around the world. And this year, I moved to a new clinic, and my new home in a beautiful spot in the mountains that I wanted to live in when I first came to Australia all those years ago. And I see my students and my clients make similar transitions, and transformations in their lives. They live their dreams through their work, and there is work involved. It does not happen overnight. So, I'm Shilpa Bhoraskar. If you're watching this video anywhere beside my blog, download my free book on the stages template so you can learn this process. Join my homeopathic community, my blog page. This is where all the discussions are taking place. I'm in the comment section interacting with everyone. So let me know your ideas on what you would like me to do next. And finally, if you enjoy what I'm sharing here, let your colleagues know, let your students know. I would love to have them as a part of this community too, and we can all grow together. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and let's give our patients the best of homeopathy this week.